All right, Margo, let's do this. Let's do this, ladies. Let's do this. Hi, Marriott. Didn't see you sneak in. Is that Abby? What's up, Abs? Okie dokie. Yoga time. Thanks for being here, friends. I am heading out today, so I will not be here on Thursday or Sunday, but I will be back for next Tuesday. So Thursday, Amy Kahn, I believe, is subbing this class. And then Sunday class is canceled because Father's Day, so no class. Yeah, other than that, let's just do the yogas, I guess. So comfortable seats if you're not there already. Okay, all the way up here today. She's pushing you out of your comfort zone. All right, comfortable seat if you're not there already. And if you want to, you can just kind of move, wiggle, whatever feels good in your body. And eventually you find stillness and settle in. So eventually just let your hands rest somewhere intentionally. Let your eyes close, or at least let your gaze soften. And just take a couple moments to notice how you feel this morning. So physically, how do you feel? Energetically, mentally, emotionally, just what have you brought with you to class this morning? So you're just taking a moment to notice how you are, notice what's going on inside. Start to notice your breath. And start to connect with your breath in some way. So you might visualize it, you might just really feel into it. And see if you can start to use your breath to really bring you into the present moment. So when we are focusing on the inhale and the exhale, as they're happening, everything else just kind of falls away. Next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. And then hold in fullness. And just be here for a moment. Feel yourself taking up space. Keep holding your breath and see if you can relax just a little bit around it. And then big open mouth sigh, let it go. Ah. Good, again like that. Inhale, fill up. All the way up, as big as you can become. Hold. And then this time, see if you can take one little extra sip. Open your mouth and big sigh, let it go. Ah. Yeah, one last time, biggest inhale of your morning. Just fill up every little space inside of you. Hold and let that breath circulate around inside. This time, if you want, 2 extra sips at the top. And then out your mouth, let it go. Ah. Very nice. Now seal your lips. We're going to drop into Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And start to create a little whisper noise or an oceanic sound as you breathe, slowly in and out. As you connect to your breath, invitation to bring a little bit of movement into your torso. So you could either take seated cat-cows, inhaling to pull your heart forward and your shoulders back, and exhaling to round your spine, kind of lean back, chin towards your chest. You can stick with that back and forth, or you could circle your torso. So try full circles all the way around, just slowly, intentionally, mindfully. Just feel into your spine, your side bodies, front body, back body, shoulders, hips. Move with your breath. If you are taking full circles, you might reverse your circles at any time. Just start to connect your breath to movement. So use your breath to guide your movement. Use your breath to create space as you move. You can stay here a little longer or a lot longer, but whenever you're ready, take this exploration forward to hands and knees. So once you're on hands and knees, similarly, just feel around. You could cat-cow your spine. You could circle your hips. You could try what I call barrel rolls or like jump ropes. So just kind of move your torso around and feel into just the mobility of all your different joints, all the spaces inside your body. There's so much to notice if you really tune in. So if it helps, keep your eyes closed so you don't worry about how you look or how anybody else looks. Just focus more on what you feel, on what your body is experiencing. Focus on your breath. And then give yourself a few more rounds here, 4 or 5. Then eventually, downward facing dog is where we'll end up. So whenever you want to start your transition back to down dog, feel free. Good job, everyone. Once you're back in your dog pose, keep feeling around. So maybe pedal out your heels, shift your weight from side to side, and give your head a little shake or a little nod. See if you can find in your down dog a connection to your center. So imagine that there is an invisible rope attached to your belly button, and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So even if it means you have to bend your knees a lot, that's perfectly fine. See if you can find lots of length from your fingertips all the way up to your butt, all the way up to your sit bones. See if you can find strength in your shoulder girdle. So externally rotate your shoulders away from your ears and try to keep your shoulders nice and stable as you press your heart back. So a lot of people hyperextend through their shoulder joints in down dog. See if you can start to find more stability through your shoulders. Really good awareness, you guys. Big, spacious Ujjayi breath is holding you and supporting you from the inside. Give yourself one more big inhale into your down dog. And then look to the top of your space. And as you exhale, forward fold, however you'd like to get there. Once you have arrived, come straight into a halfway lift position. Spine nice and long, get all the rounding out of your back. And then exhale, let it go, refold. Do that once more, halfway lift. So top of your head reaches forward, back of your neck is long. Exhale, fold. And then this time, come all the way up to stand. So through your halfway lift and keep rising. Arms extend. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's just flow with breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountain pose, reach up and stretch. Hinge at your hips, take your slow dive down into your fold. Beautiful. Breathe in, get all the rounding out of your back. Ardha Uttanasana. Nice, Abby. As you exhale, fold Uttanasana. And then from the press of your feet, from your connection to center, rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Inhale. Thanks, Jana. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take one more like that. You might try closing your eyes as you move through it. Inhale, high mountain. See if you can take the entire length of your exhale to slowly dive down. So slow, deep breaths. Beautiful halfway lift. Fill up with breath as you lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Find emptiness, connect to your center, take it all the way back up, rise, reach up. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Very nice, friends. We'll add on a bit. Inhale, reach up and stretch. As you exhale, side body stretch of your choice to your right. So you might bring your right hand to your right hip. You might grab your left wrist. You could interlace your fingers, so you do you, but find length in your left side. So breathe into your long left side. Yeah, a little more weight in your left foot. See if you can sway your hips towards the windows a bit. So if you try to create this with just your upper body, range of motion is super limited. So start in your legs and move it all the way up. Take one more round. Nice daisy. As you inhale, back to center. And then as you exhale, same thing, other side. So again, it's your variation. You do you. Feel into the length of your right side now. Nice, Kate. More weight in your right foot, and especially press into the inner edge of right foot. Breathe into your right waistline. Nice, Jane. Breathe into the space between your right ribs, those intercostal muscles. See if you can wake them up. Saw through your face. Unclench your jaw. Take one last round. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. See if you can squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Try not to lock out your elbows and reach your hands back away from your body if it's available. And then only if you want, you can add a little back bend. So hug in with your inner thighs as you press your hips forward, and then puff up your chest, tilt your chin up. Try not to let your head just collapse back. So you're extending back and there's strength in the sides of your neck. Nice, Norma. Take one more big inhale. And then keep your hands clasped. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, dive down. Good, Sandra. Hold in your forward fold with your fingers interlaced for about 2 or 3 rounds. See if you can let your head be heavy. See if you can lift your butt even higher using the strength in your core. See if you can lift your knuckles even higher. Take one more big inhale. And then as you exhale, hands come to your low back. Release your clasp. Let your arms hang. You can give them a little shaky shake. Next, inhale, halfway lift. Realign. And this time as you exhale, plant your hands, feet back to plank position. So pause for a moment at the top of your push-up and really find your strength. Spread your fingers, push the ground away. Take your little baby rocks forward and back. Nice, Paul. Draw your belly button in and up. See if you can even feel the front of your thighs turning on. So quad muscles are firing. If you want to come to your knees, you're more than welcome to. Next time you inhale, that little baby rock forward. So you're on your tippy toes. Exhale, lower 1 or 2 inches down. So bend your elbows a little bit. Don't let your belly drop. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up. Thanks, Jill. As you exhale, this time a little lower. So 2 or 3 inches this time. Yes. Inhale, push back up. So good, you guys. One more like that, halfway down. So it's a chaturanga hold. Try not to let shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up. Amazing. And then this time, slow motion all the way to your belly. Nice, Laura. Take your time and grow into any heart opener, any back bend of your choice. And then eventually downward facing dog, no rup. Ujjayi breath. In your dog pose, feel your strong core. Feel your strong shoulders. Feel your strong foundation through your hands, through your fingertips. So in down dog, your foundation is not your feet. So try to feel the foundation of this pose in your hands. Fingers spread really wide. You're pushing the ground away. It's almost like you're taking energy from the ground and moving it through your fingers, through your arms, through your side bodies, all the way up to your strong core. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. Nice, Cam. And as you exhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Step or float, forward fold. Spinal extension. Once you've arrived, breathe in. Nice Marriott. Exhale, bow. Take it all the way up, rise. Arms overhead as you breathe in. Hands to heart as you breathe out. All right, inhale, arms to the sky. We'll build our flow now. As you exhale, we're gonna sit back into a chair plane pose. So bend your knees, swing your arms back. And as you swing your arms back, try not to round and look down, but keep a little lift in your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades and your back muscles towards your spine. Feel your heart lift slightly. And then as you're reaching your butt back, so you're sticking your butt out behind you, but stay connected to your center. Draw your belly button in and up. You are more than welcome to stay right here. You guys look so good. Or if you want, float up to your tiptoes. So balance challenge, lift your heels super high. And then with your heels lifted, nice Dante. See if you can sit a little bit lower, maybe bend your knees a little more. Awesome, Tammy. Take one more round of breath. As you inhale, set your heels down, arcing Tadasana. So you're gonna come up, practice your arms as you breathe in. And as you exhale, we'll go right into our forward fold. I like to bring my hands to prayer at my third eye center as I take my dive down. Forward fold, very nice. Halfway lift position, breathe in. And as you exhale, plant your hands, take your feet back, move through your vinyasa however you would like. See you in downward facing dog. Really good breathing, everybody. Thanks, Jane. All right, Ujjayi breath from your dog pose. Inhale your right leg to the sky. And feel free if you want to explore a little bit. You could open your hip, you could roll out your ankle, maybe you even want to circle your knee around. Just feeling into your three-legged dog. Try to keep both of your hands strong and grounded. Both of your shoulders strong and square towards the front of the room. See if you can still feel that connection to your strong core. Take one more big inhale, everybody. Make your right leg as long and strong as possible. And then as you exhale, keep your hips high, knee towards your nose. So round your back a lot and then step through as soft as you can, low lunge. Nice work. Rise slowly, crescent lunge. So all of your toes face forward. You're high on the ball of your back foot. Energetically, you're hugging in towards midline. So you've got your nice long stance, but then instead of sinking into it, you're stabilizing, you're hugging in. So your front hip pulls back, your back hip pulls forward, and you feel your strong center. Your inner thighs are hugging in. Your belly button is drawing back towards your spine, almost like you have a little brace around your middle. Lift through your heart, maybe even lift through your gaze. So be intentional with your gaze. Take one more inhale. Very good. As you exhale, friends, we are going to lean forward and reach back once again. So airplane lunge. Try not to round and look down, but keep your heart lifted. Look slightly forward. Please feel free to stay here or float your back foot off the ground slowly and intentionally. Imagine you are trying to create a rainbow shape with your, or excuse me, a smiley face shape with your body. So crown of your head back to your heel like a little smiley face. See if you can lift your heart by using your back strength. Lift your heel by using inner thigh strength. One last round. Very nice, everyone. Come back to crescent lunge, soft landing if possible. Breathe in. And as you exhale, open up, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. If you need to, you can kind of take a moment to adjust your legs, or maybe you want to straighten your front leg for a second. And then eventually just settle into your warrior two stance. So your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Right toes face directly forward. And then feel your front knee tracking open towards your pinky toe. So rather than feeling like your knee's collapsing inward, really wrap your front butt cheek underneath your body. Next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach back, and lengthen your right side. Keep the deep bend in your right knee and keep tracking your right knee towards your pinky toe. So you want to press into the outer edges of your feet, especially. See if you can lift your right rib cage further away from your right hip and then breathe into that space. Take one more big, huge inhale. As you exhale, come back to your warrior two. Now everybody straighten out your front leg and parallel your feet. So turn all of your toes to face the windows. Inhale your arms to the sky. We won't do this while we're flowing, but for right now, exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. If you want, you could try switching it to one finger over just to be a little bit different. Change it up. And then see if you can reach your hands back. Maybe even lift your hearts as you gaze up. One more inhale here. And then stay connected to your center. Keep your clasp. Exhale, hinge at your hips all the way down. Make sure your toes are facing directly forward. You do not want your toes wider than your heels or you'll miss the stretch in your hamstrings. So all 10 toes face the long edge of your mat. Use the strength of your core now to hold you. So without your hands on the ground, you have to use your core strength to work the pose. See if you can feel that connection to your center. Think crown of your head towards the ground and sit bones towards the sky. And then as you work your fold, see if you can engage through the front of your thighs, those quad muscles again, get them to fire up. And even if you're shaking a little bit, that's perfectly fine. Breathe into it. If you need to let go of your clasp, no big deal. Last couple breaths here. Feel free to exhale out your mouth anytime. Good job. If you do still have your fingers interlaced, bring your hands to your low back and then release your clasp. Everybody, next time you breathe in, come to a halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground, so bend your knees as needed, and then crawl your hands to the top of your space, so you'll be in a low lunge position. All right, from your low lunge position, we're moving into a pyramid stance. So just step your back foot forward about a foot or so. So you want both feet flat on the ground. I personally like my feet on 2 train tracks with all 10 of my toes facing forward. Traditionally, your feet are on a balance beam. Your back foot is at like a 30-degree angle. So whatever works best for you. Come to a halfway lift for a moment with your hands at your hips. With your hands at your hips, I want you to really focus on your right hip, your right butt cheek, and pull it back as far as you can. So imagine there's a rope attached to your right butt cheek pulling towards the back wall. Take one more inhale, see if you can find more length from the crown of your head back to your right hip. And then try to keep pulling your right hip back as you exhale, fold over your right leg. Keep pulling your right butt cheek up, 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 and pressing the top of your right thigh back, back, back. And again, you might feel that little tremble, that little shaky shake. Be with it, breathe into it. Your hands can be on the ground, they can stay at your hips, they could come to your shin, or maybe to blocks or a block. And just give yourself about 3-4 more rounds to work this pose. So find the length in the back of your right leg, breathe into it and soften around it. So good, everybody. Take one last round and see if you can dive just a little bit deeper. And then bottom of your exhale, just nice and easy. Step your back foot forward, forward fold, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. High mountain, arms extend. Pause in your high mountain and just check in with the way you are standing. Notice your own imbalances. So if you're sticking your butt out, flaring your ribs, or the opposite, kind of tucking your tailbone, rounding through your upper back. See if you can find your most neutral spine, your most neutral pelvis, and then you are going to balance on your right foot. So right foot will be your base. Lift your left knee as you are ready, standing stop. Good. Flexion through your left toes. Hug in with your inner thighs. If you want extra, you can extend your left leg forward. Try not to lean back, so press through your heel. Take one more big inhale. And then we're moving in slow motion, low lunge as you exhale. See if you can touch fingers and toes down at the exact same time. Go back and forth just like that, slowly with your breath. So inhale, rise. And exhale, low lunge. Move at your own pace and stay connected to your center. So feel that connection at your center as you move back and forth. Use it to help you balance. Really root through your right foot. Press firmly through your right foot as you lift and lower. Good job. Take just about 2, maybe 3 more rounds like this. Let the heat build in your right leg. Breathe into it. So nice, you guys. Next time you end up in your low lunge, go ahead and stay right there. Once you're in low lunge, bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot all the way out, nice and wide to the width of your mat. You can choose where you'd like to take this. Either your back knee can come down, your hips can melt down. You can focus on lifting your heart, or you might do the exact opposite. Hips lift and heart melts down. Yeah, and if there's any other variation that's calling to you, feel free. We'll be here for about 4 or 5 deep breaths. Really good, friends. So notice, where are you tensing up? Where are you tightening that you don't need to be? And is there any way, just by bringing your awareness into those places or sending your breath into those places, you could soften a little more? Take a couple more rounds and feel free to exhale out your mouth. Thanks, Chris. All right, if you're not already on your hands, lift back up to your hands and walk your right foot back to midline. So you're framing your right foot again, framing your right foot again. So right foot just comes back to the center of your mat. Now, one more time, you're gonna rise up to standing staff. So root into your right foot, rise all the way up, left knee lifts. This time, we're moving into a figure 4 with our legs. So sit back, outer left ankle, top of your right thigh, reach back. So chair plane arms when we're flowing, but for right now, if you want to play, if you want to explore on your own, please feel free. So if you want to take a little forward fold variation or a little twist, arm balance, it's all you. If you want to hold right here, focus on your breath, focus on your balance. Perfect. Nice, Deepika. Take about 3 more rounds in your one-legged chair. Good, Liz. Send your breath down into your hips, down into your pelvis and your low back. So nice, everybody. If at all possible, stay balanced on your right leg just a little bit longer and come back to your standing staff pose. Lift your left knee, reach your arms up. Inhale here. And as you exhale, one last time, low lunge. Fingers and toes touch at the same time if possible. From low lunge, 3-legged down dog. Take your right leg back and up. Open up through your right hip. So peel it open, bend your knee. This might feel real nice and you might want to stay right here. Otherwise, one more inhale here. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, or as close as you can come. Inhale, back up. See if you can open your hip. Good, and then exhale, right knee, right armpit. Push the ground away, stay high. Don't let your butt drop. Inhale, reach up, 3-legged. All right, listen, square hips this time, so inner thighs face each other. And then either exhale into a down dog or rock forward into your chaturanga. You can take it as a 3-legged or set your right foot down, set your knees down. It's all you. Very good, good awareness. See you back in downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. So can you feel it and can you hear your breath? Use it as an anchor to keep you present, to bring you back when your mind wanders. From your down dog, next inhale, take your left leg to the sky. And if you want to, feel free to move, explore a little bit on this side. Your strong foundation through your hands. Keep your connection to your center. Stay connected to your breath. Next time you breathe in, make your left leg as long and as strong and as powerful as possible. Push the ground away with your fingertips. And keep your hips high. Exhale, left knee towards your nose. So round your back. There should be plenty of space in front of you. Step your left foot forward. Low lunge. And then rise up to your crescent lunge. No hurry. So good. So nice long stance through your legs, but then rather than sinking into it, you're finding stability. So front hip draws back energetically, back hip draws forward. Inner thighs hug in, low belly tones, and heart lifts. Be intentional with your gaze and just feel your breath moving through every little space inside of you. Does it feel like it gets stuck anywhere? And if so, how could you shift your body so that your breath can flow more freely? Take one more inhale in your crescent lunge. As you exhale, airplane lunge. So hinge forward, reach back. Perfect place to stay. Please feel free to stay, or full airplane fly. So back foot floats up. Imagine again that smiley face shape. So you're not lifting your head with just your neck. You're lifting your heart using your mid and upper back strength. Yes, awesome. Dante, see if you can lift your heel using the strength in your inner thighs. Awesome, Nan. One more big deep breath here, your personal fullest expression. And then come back to crescent lunge, soft landing maybe. Inhale. Good job. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. So back heel pivots down. And if you need a moment to adjust your legs or to give your front leg a moment to stretch, feel free. Eventually just settling in, warrior two, and just feel your breath, slow, steady. Feel your front knee tracking towards your pinky toe, so pressing the outer edges of your feet. Next inhalation, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach up and reach back. Nice, Deb. So lengthening through your left side. Pull your left ribs up away from your left hip and breathe into that space. Keep that deep bend in your left knee. Really good. Soft through your facial muscles. Unclench your jaw so nothing is forceful or aggressive. Take one more big in breath. Nice, Marriott. And as you exhale, come back to your warrior two. Now straighten out your front leg. Turn all of your toes to face the long edge of your mat. So if anything, you want your feet a little bit pigeon-toed rather than duck-footed. So if your toes are wider than heels, you won't get the stretch in your hamstring. So make sure toes face forward. Arms reach up, breathe in. And then this time, exhale, dive down into your wide-legged fold and take it anywhere you would like. You've got about 5 to 7 breaths. And if you just want to work your fold, that's perfectly fine. Try not to lock out your knees and roll back into your heels, but instead keep your weight just slightly forward and focus on lifting your sit bones as high as you can as you get the crown of your head a little closer to the ground with each breath. Nice job. To notice whatever there is to notice in your own body in this moment. Last couple breaths. Next time you breathe in, find your halfway lift position, fingertips or hands on the ground, so bend your knees if needed, and then walk your hands to the top of your space, turn your toes forward, you're in low lunge. From low lunge, you're moving into pyramid stance, so step your back foot in about a foot or two, depending on how long your legs are. You want both feet flat on the ground, and you choose all 10 toes face forward, feet on 2 train tracks, or a little angle in your back foot, so feet on a balance beam. Halfway lift position, bring your hands to your hips. So with your hands at your hips, you have to use your core to help hold you here. Pull your left butt cheek back, 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 as far as it will go. Back, 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 back. And crown of your head reaches even further forward. Gaze is down, back of your neck is long. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, work your fold over your front leg. So bow deeply. Keep pulling your left butt cheek up. And keep pressing the top of your left thigh back. Good job. Every single exhalation, That's your invitation, nice Jill, to maybe dive a little bit deeper from the inside. So every single breath, just something inside happens for you. I don't need to see it, but you feel it. Take one last round. Nice, Laura. And then very end of your next exhale, all the way to empty, and then just step forward, forward fold. Good job. Come into a halfway lift. Breathe in, realign. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Big stretch, high mountain. Pause. So check in with how you are standing. And then imagine, visualize all your weight coming into your left foot this time. Lift your right knee up, standing staff. Left foot is your base, right knee lifts. Flex your right toes. And if you do want more, you can extend your right leg forward. Try not to lean back. So draw your lowest, deepest abdominals in. Awesome, Cam. One more big inhale. As you exhale, slow motion, low lunge. So see if you can move slowly and intentionally. Maybe fingers and toes touch at the same time. Nice, Liz. Back and forth just like that. You can go at your own pace. So it might be one breath per movement. Maybe it's 2 breaths per movement. That's fine. Just move intentionally. Really focus on your standing leg. Root firmly through your standing leg. Connect to your center. So as you move back and forth, you're not wobbling everywhere. You feel nice and connected. You're moving slowly, intentionally. So nice. Let the heat build in your standing leg. Breathe into it. Take 2 more rounds up and down. Good job, everyone. And then after you have taken your 2 more rounds, end up in your low lunge position. Once you're in low lunge, hands to the inside of your left foot. Nice, Jane. Walk your left foot out nice and wide. So all the way out to the width of your mat, maybe even onto the hardwood floor. And then either back knee comes down gently, let your hips melt towards the ground as your heart lifts. Or you could do the opposite. You can lift your hips up and let your heart melt down. Maybe do a little bit of both. So wherever you want to go here for a few rounds. If this is super uncomfortable, welcome to the club. It is not meant to be comfortable necessarily, but you can be here and take deep breaths, knowing that it's only temporary. So that discomfort you feel, rather than trying to make it go away, just let it be there. Know that it won't last forever. Last couple of rounds. Bottom of your next exhale, lift back up to your hands or fingertips if you're not already there. Work your left foot back to midline, so you'll be framing your left foot with your hands again. If your back knee is on the ground, lift it up. And then one more time, left foot roots down, rise, standing staff all the way up. Nice, Abby. And then this time moving into our figure 4. So sit back, outer right ankle, top of left thigh, chair plane arms. When we flow, you'll swing your arms back. But for right now, anywhere at all that you would like to take it. Nice, everybody. If you're sitting back, weight should be primarily in your left heel, and both butt cheeks are reaching back. If you fall out, awesome. Meet yourself right there. Come back in when you're ready. Couple more. Nice, Margot. See if you can stay balanced on your left foot, maybe. And come back to standing staff one more time. If you need to set your right foot down, no big deal. If you've got your right knee lifted, option to extend. Inhale. And then exhale, low lunge, soft landing if possible. From low lunge this time, 3-legged down dog, left leg back and up. Open up your hip. So peel your hip open. You should feel your outer left glute squeezing to make this happen. Please feel free to stay right here Or inhale here one last time. And then exhale, left knee, right elbow. So like a little twist across your body. Yes, nice, Tammy. Inhale back up. See if you can open your hip again. And then exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit. You can even add a push-up if you want. Bend your elbows. Don't let your butt drop. Inhale back up. This time, square hips. And exhale straight to down dog or rock forward, plank to chaturanga. And just slow, spacious breaths back in your down dog. Or if you would like, please feel free to grab a child's pose, grab a drink of water. So we'll take just a moment, reconnect. Just notice and feel, how is your body? What's going on inside? Not necessarily judging, not necessarily figuring anything out, maybe even finding more questions, but really allowing yourself to just feel and tune in. So we will now move through that entire sequence, my friends. One breath, one movement. It does not mean that we speed through it as fast as we can and forget to breathe, but it means we move really slowly and intentionally with our super slow, deep breath. So if I'm cueing too slow for you, see if you can breathe slower and breathe bigger and breathe deeper, and then move slower and more intentionally with your slow, deep breath. If you at any time just want to take a little break or do your own thing, please feel free. So always honor what you need and what your body needs. If you are coming with me, my friends, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Take one more big inhale as you push the ground away. And exhale, gaze to the top of your space, step or float, forward fold. Once you have arrived, breathe in, spinal extension. Exhale, fold. All the way up, rise. Inhale, extend your arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain. And as you exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So hinge forward, reach back, maybe float to tiptoes. Inhale, arcing Tadasana. So heels down, cactus your arms, puff up your heart. And then as you exhale, straight into your fold, perhaps your hands come together at your third eye center as you dive down. Beautiful. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. See if you can keep that exhale going as you lower or even hold empty, chaturanga. Nice, Jana. Inhale, peel your heart open. Good, Sandra. Exhale, take your hips up and back. Great, big inhalation takes your right leg high. Now use your exhale and use your strong core. Step your right foot through softly. Inhale, crescent lunge, slowly rise. And then exhale, your choice, airplane lunge or fly, full airplane. Come back to crescent, see if you can land softly. Inhale. And then as you exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down, open it up. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach up, reach back, and lengthen your right side body a lot. Exhale, come back to your warrior two stance. As you inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, reach up. As you exhale, take your dive down all the way to empty, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Halfway lift, breathe in, fingertips on the ground, spine long. Exhale, spider crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid stance with a halfway lift. So everything gets really long. Pull your right butt cheek way back. And then exhale, fold as deep as you can all the way to emptiness. Listen, inhale, step forward, halfway lift position. So top of your space. And exhale, fold. All the way up, rise. Inhale, reach up, lift your left knee up. Now listen, as you exhale, figure 4. So sit back, reach back. And inhale, back to standing staff slowly. You might extend your left leg all the way forward, pressing through your heel. And then exhale, low lunge. See if you can land with fingers and toes at the exact same time, maybe. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Take your right leg back and up. Open up your hip. Stay here and hold here. Or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Yeah, inhale, 3-legged. This time, square hips. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward, chaturanga. Make it your own. Inhale, peel your heart open. Keep your shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhalation, left leg high, active through your left foot. Strong through your core. Exhale, step forward softly. Good, Chris. Inhale, rise slowly, crescent. Exhale, yogi's choice, airplane lunge or fly. Back foot floats up. That smiley face shape is what you're going for. Beautiful work. Come back, soft landing if possible. Inhale, crescent. Thanks, Jane. And as you exhale, open it up into your warrior 2. Back heel pivots down. Yes, inhale, reverse, reach up, reach back, lengthen left side. Nice, Daisy. As you exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, straighten both legs, parallel your feet, reach up. And exhale, take your slow dive down all the way to empty. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid stance with your halfway lift. Pull your left butt cheek back as far as you can, lengthen. And then exhale, fold, drape your body over your front leg. Good job. As you inhale, step forward into your halfway lift position at the top of your mat, realigning your spine. Now exhale, fold. Root to rise. So feet root down as you rise up, reach up, lift your right knee up. And exhale, one-legged chair, figure 4, swing your arms back, sit back. Inhale, back to standing staff, maybe extend right leg forward. And then slow motion, soft landing in your low lunge, hands and feet land at the same time if possible. 3-legged dog, inhale, left leg back and up. Open your hips, stay here if you want, or left knee, right elbow, little twist. Inhale, back to 3-legged, and then left to left, aim as high as you can. Inhale, 3-legged. This time square hips, straight to down dog, or come forward, your variation, chaturanga dandasana. Heart lifts as you breathe in. Nistapika, hips lift as you breathe out. Beautiful, friends. Give yourself a moment in your down dog. You can side out your mouth. We've got one more round. And this time I'm going to change a few things up, add a few things in. So just stay present. Listen to my cues. They are invitations. So take what works and let the rest go. Great big inhalation into your down dog if you're coming with me. And exhale, look forward, however you'd like to get there, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, bow. All the way up, rise. Inhale, take up space as you reach up. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, listen here. Inhale, high mountain pose. Side body stretch of your choice to your right side. So hips go left, all the way to empty in your breath. Through center as you inhale. And then other side, up and over with your exhalation. Inhale, center. Now as you exhale, chair plane or drinking bird, float to tiptoes if you want. Arcing Tadasana with your inhale, so heels down, cactus your arms, puff up your heart, gaze up.
As you exhale straight into your dive, hands might come together at third eye center as you dive. Beautiful. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Inhale, heart lifts, nice chill. Exhale, hips lift, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. And with your strong core, exhale, step your right foot through low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. And exhale, airplane lunge or fly. Come back, soft landing, crescent, breathe in. Beautiful, nice paw. As you exhale, open it up to your warrior two, facing the windows. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach up, reach back, and lengthen your right side. Keep that deep bend in your right knee. Exhale, come back into your warrior two. Now listen, we're moving into side angle. So legs stay the same, reach forward like you want to touch the front wall, and tip it over. So right hand towards the ground, left towards the sky, or your left arm could reach forward, your right elbow could rest on your right thigh. Please feel free to stay in your side angle if you prefer. Otherwise, invitation to move into a balancing half moon. So reach your right hand forward and possibly float your back leg up. Keep your back leg active, your back foot active, like you're stomping it on an invisible wall behind you. Heart open, shoulders open, hips open. Beautiful. So whatever pose you are in, your expression, breathe into every little space. Feel every little space. One last round. See if possibly you can land back in a warrior two softly. If not, no big deal. Take a moment to adjust. We'll come back into our flow. Next time you breathe in, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, reach up. As you exhale, dive down all the way to empty navel to spine. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Pyramid with a halfway lift. One last time. Breathe in and lengthen everything. Pull your right butt cheek back, back, back. Exhale, fold over your front leg all the way to emptiness. Now listen. Inhale, standing splits. Walk your hands forward, float your back leg up. You can stay and hold or exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee tucks into the back of your right knee, both knees bend. Think left heel towards left glute. Inhale, Shiva squat, inhale, reach up, standing split, and exhale again, Shiva squat. We'll do 3 total. Inhale, re-extend. And then if you want one more with your exhale, left knee tucks in the back of right. Nice work. Inhale, re-extend. This time, everybody forward fold, both feet at the top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Reach your arms up, lift your left knee up. Now pause here, and this time we're gonna move into an eagle pose. So left knee on top, left arm underneath. Wrap your arms together and sit back. If you can get the second wrap of your toes around your calf, awesome. If not, no big deal. Just keep your toes active. Squeeze through your legs. And as you squeeze through your legs, sit back. Weight is in your right heel primarily. If you can't wrap your arms, grab the backs of your shoulders instead. That's just fine. You've got the wrap of your arms. See if you can lift your elbows up away from your chest a little bit more. So feel a nice long spine, tone through your belly, connected to your center. One last round in your eagle pose. So good. Inhale, standing staff. Unwind everything. Reach up. Maybe extend left leg. Low lunge. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Right leg high. Now listen, open your right hip. Stay right here, or option to flip your dog very carefully, very mindfully. Right foot comes down behind. Open your heart. Beautiful. Breathe all the way down and feel your abdominal wall stretch. One more inhale if you're in the back bend. And then everybody, regular down dog. Just walk out your dog. Keep walking it out if you would like, or invitation to inhale, rock forward, high plank, maybe even hovering right leg, and then exhale to slowly lower. Inhale, curl open, lift your heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. You are almost there. One more side, stay with it. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot forward softly. Inhale, slowly rise, crescent. One more chance if you want to fly, airplane. You can stay in airplane lunge if you prefer. Beautiful. Come back, crescent. Land softly if possible. Inhale. And then open up, warrior two as you exhale. Back heel pivots down. Good, Deb. Inhale, reverse. Reach up, reach back. Lengthen left side. Good. And then as you exhale, come back through warrior two, this time moving into side angle. So reach forward and then just tip it over. Nice, Kate. Left elbow could rest on left thigh. Just keep it light. Right arm could reach straight up or forward. Hips are open, heart is open, shoulders are open. Please feel free to stay in side angle, or if you would like, option for half moon. Reach your left hand forward. You might use a block under left hand. Back leg floats up. Imagine that you are karate kicking with your right leg and it just got frozen in space. So it's really, really strong as you hold your right leg behind you. Beautiful, friends. Big, deep breaths wherever you are at, your personal fullest expression. Take one more big, deep breath. See if maybe you can land in a warrior two once again, softly. If not, no big deal. Take a moment, adjust. Nice, Dan. All right, back to our flow. Inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms to the sky. And exhale, slowly dive down into your fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid stance with your halfway lift. Everything nice and long. And then work your fold as you exhale. All the way to empty. Good job. Standing splits. Walk your hands forward, float your back leg up. Please feel free to stay and hold. Or exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee tucks into the back of left knee. Think right heel towards your right butt cheek. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee to the back of left. Right heel towards right glute. Inhale, re-extend. Nice, Cam. And then last one. One more if you want it. Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend. And then forward fold. If you want, you could even take a little tiny potato bug ball real quick. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and bow. Rise one last time. Inhale, reach up, float your right knee up, float your right knee up. And then eagle pose, right knee on top, right arm on the bottom. So right elbow underneath and then wrap your arms together, sit back. So weight is in your left heel, squeeze your legs together. If you can't get the second wrap of your toes, no biggie. As you sit back, see if you can feel a nice long spine. Draw your belly button in and up. And lift your elbows up and away from your chest just a little bit more, gazing right through your arms, so focused. So nice, you guys. Last round or two, right here in your eagle pose. Squeeze, sit back. As you inhale, standing staff, everything unwinds and extends. As you exhale, low lunge. You are almost there, low lunge. Three-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. Open your hip, perfect place to stay, or option to flip it. The left foot comes down behind. Reach forward, heart forward. Yeah, good. Feel the strength in your back body. Take one more inhale. And then everyone come back to regular down dog. Walk out your dog for a moment. Stay in down dog, or option to inhale forward high plank. Cover left leg if you would like. Chaturanga, exhale. Thanks, Laura. Lift your heart as you breathe in. And either down dog, or if you would like, great place for a child's pose or any other resting pose of your choice.
Give yourself a moment to just feel all that energy moving through you, circulating around inside of you. You might notice what feels really good, what feels really strong today. What might feel a little bit sore, a little bit tender, a little bit tired today. Just honoring where you are at. Give yourself maybe 2, 3 more grounding breaths. And eventually, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. And then pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your mat. Gently bring your body down. If you prefer to take this on your back or in a seat today, please feel free. And set yourself up intentionally. Breath by breath. See if you can let your body just melt around the pose. You might visualize your breath moving all the way down into your right hip. Anytime you want, big open mouth sighs, more than welcome. Give yourself about 3 more deep breaths. Good job, you guys. When you feel complete with your pigeon on this side, just start however you would like to. Start to find a transition back to downward facing dog. And you can take your time. And once you're back in your dog pose, you can just walk it out. If you want to move through a vinyasa, feel free, just kind of resetting. And then I will just say, in your own time, find your way to pigeon on the left side. And set yourself up with just as much intention and attention. If you're lost, you can you smile? Just notice, has your mind gone anywhere else but here? If so, perfectly normal. Just bring it back. Come back to the rise and fall of your big, deep breaths. Come back to the sensation that you feel in your hips. You can't turn your thoughts off. You can just start to witness them. So can you separate yourself from your thoughts and just notice them as they come and go? Get curious about the thoughts that run through your mind all day. Anytime you need that open mouth sigh, it's a really good way to let energy out. So if it feels really intense or overwhelming, give it somewhere to go. I'm going to guesstimate somewhere around 3 or 4 more breaths on this side. When you feel, I'll leave it up to you. When you feel pretty even on both sides, slowly find one last transition back to downward facing dog, however you would like to get there. Once you're back in your dog pose, walk it out. Or if you want a vinyasa, one last vinyasa, now would be your time to take that as well. So just notice right side versus left side, right leg versus left leg, right hip versus left hip, right shoulder versus left shoulder. Just feel your body, feel both sides of your body. Notice your own imbalances without needing any answers, just asking more questions, getting more curious. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. And as you exhale, gaze forward, either step or hop to or through your hands. Come all the way down into a seat. And then come all the way down nice and easy to your back. Once you're on your back, whatever would feel good, maybe hug your knees in, a little rock, or maybe a full body stretch, maybe a little bit of both. And eventually find your way into a supine spinal twist of your choice. You can go to either side first and give yourself about 5 rounds of breath on each side. Really give your weight to the ground. Let yourself be held now. So you can keep your breath just a little bit longer. Keep it big and spacious. And after about 5 rounds on one side, just slowly find your way to the other side. Try to be mindful. So rather than just plopping your knees over, you might take a moment, kind of neutralize or scoot your hips around. Eventually, give yourself about 5 rounds on your second side.
See if you can still feel your breath moving all the way down into your belly. Please, no rush, but when you do feel pretty even on both sides, come back to center and find any inversion you would like for about 10 breaths or so. Anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. And it can absolutely be something more restorative. It could be a restorative bridge, legs up the invisible wall, plow, shoulder stand. Be a regular bridge or upward facing bow, even headstand. If you want to move to a wall and find space against the wall, you're welcome to. If you want to do a couple different variations of an inversion, please feel free. Sometimes I like to take legs up the invisible wall so my legs just extend up and I reach my arms up and I shake my arms and my legs really, really vigorously for like 5 seconds or so, just getting all the blood flowing, everything moving. And then I just stop and hold everything there for a moment. So you could try that if you want. Yeah, stop whenever you'd like and just feel everything, all that energy flowing, soak it in. As you're ready, my friends, you can ease your way out of your inversion and take any finishing poses of your choice. So happy baby is always a good one. Kind of neutralizes the spine at the end of practice. If there's anything else that's calling to you, maybe just want to give yourself a big squeeze, big hug. Maybe you want to roll out your wrists and your ankles. So eventually to start your journey, your transition into your own final relaxation. And that can be the traditional corpse pose, just with legs extended, arms out to your sides. Or if there's another position that you would feel more comfortable in, that you would be more able to relax in, feel free to take that instead. As you settle in, I will read a poem to you. This is by Mary Oliver. It's called Messenger. My work is loving the world. Here the sunflower, there the hummingbird, equal seekers of sweetness. Here the quickening yeast, there the blue plums. Here the clam deep in the speckled sand. Are my boots old? Is my coat torn? Am I no longer young? Am I still not half perfect? Let me keep my mind on what matters, which is my work, which is mostly standing still and learning to be astonished. The phoebe, the delphinium, the sheep in the pasture, which is mostly rejoicing, since all the ingredients are here, which is gratitude, to be given a mind and a heart and these body clothes, a mouth with which to give shouts of joy to the moth and the wren, to the sleepy dug-up clam, telling them all over and over how it is that we live forever. So these last few moments, just let your breath be effortless. And just feel whatever there is to feel. Shavasana.
Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just start to gently move your body again. Take your time. Just waking yourself back up. As you're ready, roll to either side, fetal position. And give yourself just a moment resting on your side, this nurturing pose, and just really let everything soak in. All the efforts, all the energy of your practice, anything you want to take with you, see it soaking into your being, integrating it into your body. Use your arms to slowly guide yourself up into seated meditation. So right back where we began, about 75 minutes ago. Notice if anything feels a little different now. With your eyes closed or your gaze lowered. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll just close our practice together with one big collective Om. So try not to worry too much how you sound, but just let your voice contribute to the sound of the whole. So start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need. And breathe in your voice. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here and letting me guide you. Namaste. All right, friends. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next Tuesday. Good job, Norma. Oh, thanks. Thanks. It was? Oh, coming from